Hi, everybody. This is Ophelia once again. Hope everybody is having a great day. A quick word with you today. I'm not going to stay very long, but just want to encourage you to maintain your individuality. One of the things that upsets me is when you're trying to be yourself, whether it's the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you do things, the way you live your life, and you're trying your best to do it so that you set an example for yourself and those who you love. But at the same time, you're trying to do what makes you happy. And when you're trying to do that, there are people who are actually pulling you down. That really upsets me. How dare somebody else tells you how to speak? For example, they ask you a question and your way of answering the question is by giving an explanation. And then instead of listening to what you have to say, because that's the way you answer your question, they jump into it and it's like they're demanding and ordering you to answer the question. Another thing is that you might be doing something to help yourself. And instead of a friendly comment, a critic, something constructive, that's the word, constructive, instead of a constructive comment, they're saying something to make you feel bad. And at the end of the something that they're saying, they're writing that short abbreviation that we have going on now, LOL, for you to think, well, okay, they don't mean anything. My thing is, if you do not have anything good to say, do not comment. Do not comment on somebody else's post or whatever they're saying if what you're going to say, you would not like somebody else to tell you that. It's either you pass it on by, for example, on Facebook, if somebody is saying something that you don't like and you don't have a good way, a respectable way of making a comment without belittling the person, just pass on by, ignore it. It's not everything that you have to get into. It's not everything that people say you have to comment on. And while those of us like myself will encourage comments, you have to be careful what you say to other people, because you don't know what they're experiencing. And everybody is trying to make themselves happy. And even though sometimes we might think to ourselves that the way they're doing it is not right, who are we to say? We can't say that it's not right, because it's not our life. It's not our lives. It's for them to choose what is comfortable to them. And as far as I'm concerned, we all go through phases. And as we go through these phases, we grow. And, we become better versions of ourselves. So, my encouragement to you is to, regardless to what other people try to do or say to you when you try to maintain your individuality, you still be true to yourself. There's a lot of people going around And they are afraid of being themselves because of what other people will say, because of what other people will do. And we're living in a controlling society where everybody wants to tell everybody else how to live their life. Don't let anyone tell you how to live your life. You set your own morals, your own values, and live a life that you would want those who you love to emulate. Be a role model. You might not be able to do everything perfect because we are not perfect. We are imperfect human beings. But live a life with integrity, honesty, kindness, and one that at the end of the day you will be proud of. Don't let anybody tell you what it is that you need to do with your life. If you need their opinion and you seek it, listen to what they have to say. And at the end of the day, you make your decision. It's up to you. You're accountable for your life. Nobody else is accountable for your life. So don't let anybody else tell you how to live your life. That's what upsets me. And I really needed to get it off my chest this morning. And I'm not angry, I'm not bitter. I'm just saying that there's too much negativity going on around. Too much people trying to pull other people down instead of building them up. The world has too much criticism without offering any constructive advice. And that is one of the reasons why I started my page, so that I could build people up. Even if they're doing things that is not, in line with what you think is right, you could find a better way of, discussing something with them, helping them to see another perspective instead of pulling them down, making them feel small, making them feel like if they are wrong, making them feel like if they're not worth anything. You don't need to do that in order to help people to grow. We don't need to criticize and pull them down. We could offer constructive feedback and we could help. Don't just criticize, pull down without offering something that the person can learn from. No, don't do that. So this morning I want to encourage you to maintain your individuality regardless to what others think about you. Have a great day. Bye.